Can you hear me now? Okay, I think I have myself muted. I'm a goofball. Can you guys hear me now? I apologize about that. Damn, bro. I was just spitting too. I hope you guys can hear me now. Oh man, I am a rookie at this. I am a rookie. Thank you guys for letting me know that there's no sound. What's up, Mark? God bless you. I hope you've been taking care. So yeah, what I was just rambling on about is how I'm tired. It's past my bedtime, but I'm still here bringing you guys movie night. And I also asked if you guys like my new studio or not. Let me know what y'all think about the new studio. Yeah, we just lost a bunch of viewers because I was talking and nobody could hear me. Let's get the viewer back up. I know we just started, whatever. I'm tired, so if I'm blanking a lot on the stream or just being an idiot, that's because I am tired. But yeah, we got movie night. We're taking a look at a documentary. Yeah, I know I'm up late. I was contemplating whether or not I should even stream. But I mean, I guess most of the people watching me are adults, so I guess everybody's probably up. But yeah, God bless you guys. Shadow Davis does that all the time when he has himself on mute. Yeah, hey, that's just a reality of being a streamer, though. It is. So yeah, we're going to take a look at a documentary from a YouTuber by the name of Evil Food Supply. We're going to be hopping right into this. Share this video out like crazy. And yeah, let's have some fun for movie nights. Taking a look at this documentary. Again, the creator of this is called Evil Food Supply. Mark says, I'm telling Darla that you're up late. She's probably watching right now, if I'm being honest. So yeah, this documentary is titled The Evil History of Fluoride. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos I've been doing where I'm talking about health and all the stuff that's in your food and in your water. Just spreading awareness about stuff that nobody really knows. Folks, I'm going to share this on YouTube. I don't know if my notifications just aren't going out or what's going on. But damn, bro, we got 4 people watching right now. This is crazy. Smash that like button. Let's get that up. That's crazy, man. We're being shadow banned or something. But yeah, welcome to movie night. Am I allowed to stay up late? Of course. I mean, it's not really that late. It's only 8 if I'm being honest. I just go to bed hella early. And it's a school night too, but like, who cares about school? Alright, everybody. So yeah, enough rambling. I guess I should probably pull up the documentary, eh? That's what you guys came to see. Okay, again, alright, this is titled The Evil History of Fluoride and How It's in Everything That We Consume and How Bad It Is For You. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this documentary. I'm going to be giving my live reaction. I have not seen this. I hope it's not copyrighted. I want to give credit to the maker. Channel is called Evil Food Supply. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I don't fall asleep because, yeah. All right.
Over tooth decay. Procter & Gamble announces Crest toothpaste with Fluoride. It's
Y'all, I can't even hear it. I'm sorry about this. All right, 1 sec. I apologize, folks. I know this is a bad quality stream, man. I can't lie. I appreciate you guys for sticking with it. You guys are actually the best. I got the best fan base on the entire internet. I can't lie. Okay, it should work now. Give me a sec. I'm still such a rookie at the streaming stuff. I've been streaming for like years, and I'm still such a rookie. Okay. Tell me type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the video.
exclusive fluoride compound, world's greatest weapon against decay.
Alright, y'all. 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Go to bed, T-Hawk? Nah. I was contemplating, like, should I just hop in the bath right now? Or should I do a stream? Like, you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen during movie night. It seems like nobody's watching, though, unfortunately. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I should just be in the bath right now. Because y'all are not showing love on YouTube, I can't lie. Show it to the people in here, but damn, I don't know what's going on in YouTube, man. That's crazy. Okay, you guys hear it? Okay, good.
Mom, no cavities.
Former employees of Occidental Chemical Corporation have filed a lawsuit against the company. They say they have life-threatening diseases,
Emphysema and toxic brain syndrome. For years, doctors struggled to diagnose them, but finally they found a common link. It was
fluoride.
It's a byproduct that they can't do anything with. It's a poison, so they sell it.
You allow industry to use use your water supply to dispose of their hazardous waste. It was a scam from the get-go. It is a means of getting rid of fluoride. It's a disposal mechanism.
It's bizarre. Fluoridation is the worst recycling practice.
You're Alcoa in the 1930s, a corporation that makes products. And honestly, you've created some pretty amazing things. Tea kettles, airplane parts. But one thing that sucks...
Mark says not while streaming. Y'all, let me know if you can hear the video good. Let me know. Be sure to smash that like button, whatever platform you're watching. Smash the like button on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. I guess those are the only two platforms I'm on. And share this video a bit in and out. Love the content, brother. I appreciate that. Ash's van life. God bless. So the video's cutting in and out. Yeah, like I said, I tried restarting my computer and deleting a bunch of files I don't need, but it still seems to be running pretty slow, so I apologize. I hope you guys can hear the video overall, though.
About manufacturing aluminum is that it's a super messy process. Because, guess what? Raw aluminum doesn't come all perfect and soft and ready to be molded into a frying pan. It needs to be chemically processed and broken down. And this chemical process produces a lot of highly toxic chemicals like ammonia, methane, and fluoride. And we're not talking about the natural fluoride that occurs in caves and stuff. We're talking about an artificial, man-made fluoride compound that is way more toxic. Like, really toxic.
Hydrofluorosilicic acid does not occur in nature. It's a man-made molecule. And it eats through concrete, glass, stainless steel, fiberglass, plastic. You name it, it'll eat it.
The problem is, it would be super expensive to dispose of this toxic fluoride in a safe and responsible way. So, it's a 1930s factory owner to do. Why not pipe it into the air or dump it in the river? I mean, come on, it's the 1930s. This is the dawn of the industrial age. No one cares that factories are dumping toxic chemicals into the river. No one even knows what the long-term effects of these industrial waste chemicals are. They're too busy making up for prohibition or whatever people did in the 30s. So as the years went by, you continued to flood the rivers with this fluoride waste. And everything was going fine and dandy for decades. Until things started to go south. See, you've been dumping fluoride into the air and water for over 30 years now, and people were starting to notice. Factory workers were showing symptoms of poisoning from the fluoride gases. Cows from nearby farms were getting really weak. They couldn't even stand on their own anymore.
Y'all, this is the stuff that's in the water we drink. That's crazy, man. Type a 1 in the chat if you have some sort of filter for your water. Like if you're not just drinking straight tap water. Type 1 in the chat if you have something that you have to filter out fluoride.
And local dentists were starting to notice strange brown stains and chipping on the teeth of children who live nearby. Fluoride is starting to get bad press. And if that bad press continued, everyone would start connecting the dots to you and your fluoride river frenzy. And if that happens, you're going to be buried with expensive lawsuits. It would be the end of you. So if you want to solve this and thrive, then you gotta do something drastic. You gotta find a way to change the public's perception of fluoride from this toxic, poisonous chemical to something that's good for you. And this effort to rebrand fluoride into a healthy chemical would be one of the greatest propaganda efforts known to mankind. It's why today, fluoride has seeped into everything. It's in your toothpaste.
Chemical? You're gonna put some chemical in my mouth?
Tap water, table salt, bottled water.
Yes, Crest can really reduce cavities because only Crest has Fluorastan, an exclusive stannous fluoride formula that protects your whole family.
Chemical leak this afternoon in Rock Island. The chemical was so strong that it was burning through the concrete there.
It was just before 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon when hazmat crews were called to the Rock Island water treatment plant for a chemical spill coming from this tanker truck. The chemical hydrofluorosilicic acid is used to add fluoride to the plant's water. After several hours, crews were able to clean up the leak, allowing operations to return to normal.
The treatment of the water and the amount of water being used by the public, there's no effect on that at all.
So why are we putting that in the water?
The United States, Canada, Australia, Ireland, and New Zealand generously provide you with the fluoride in your tap water free of charge. Why? Because it's for you, they say. It's good for teeth. It prevents cavities.
To say things like tobacco's harmless, fluoride is harmless. AIDS is harmless, they say. DDT was harmless.
Asbestos, right?
Yeah, GMOs now, they say, are harmless. There's a long history of science selling out to corporate interests while the people are systematically poisoned.
And to this day, people still believe fluoride is safe in the drinking water, and the majority of dentists still believe it's safe to put in toothpaste and to put in different types of compounds.
When in reality, too much fluoride has been connected to brain damage, skeletal fluorosis, bone cancer, and lower IQ in children.
What we did was we exposed them, let them drink the...
And for anybody who believes in like spirituality and stuff, there's also a lot of people that say fluoride blocks your third eye. Now I know that that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother stream, but that's also something to think about too. I know that there's a lot of people into that stuff, and I'm curious too. I look into that as well. The whole third eye chakras, all that, you know. But yeah, it says that fluoride messes with that too.
Fluoride in the water for 6 to 20 weeks. The pattern that we saw, it typically is what we see with other neurotoxic agents that are well known to cause a hypoactivity, a memory problem, or an IQ
Good evening, Giselle on Facebook. Appreciate you for tuning into the stream.
problem. When I first presented the results of these studies, one of the individuals sitting and listening to the results, he says, "Do you have any idea what you're saying?" And he says, "You're telling us that we're reducing the IQ of children."
Yet, the government won't let you escape it even if you wanted to.
It's acidic. It'll kill you.
And it all started because Alcoa didn't want to get sued. Welcome to Evil Food Supply, where we expose all the evils of our modern diet. Subscribe from, and this is the evil history of fluoride.
If it's such a simple issue, how is it that it's still going on after half a century?
Fluoride is safe and effective, and it's one of the most inexpensive ways to really...
Safe and effective. Where have you got before? Where have you guys heard the word safe and effective before? Listen to this.
Fluoride.
This is
if
crazy.
It's such a simple issue, how is it that it's still going on after half a century?
Fluoride is safe and effective, and it's one of the most inexpensive ways to really cut down on dental decay.
Fluoridation of community water is extremely safe and extremely effective in preventing tooth decay. Science is on the side of fluoride being safe and effective. There is no controversy about this in the scientific community.
Scientific community.
The newest beer can tops have ring tabs made of aluminum from Alcoa. Now beer can receipts.
All of the music and sound effects you hear came from Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is this incredible, royalty-free music.
All these documentaries have an annoying sponsor like right in the middle. But I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, hey, Epidemic Sounds, where's my sponsor deal at? I'm just kidding, obviously.
America prepares. All America alters its pattern of life and work to meet the demand for protection. Industry is a double step to supply the sinews of safety. The armaments of war that an embattled world must have if democracy is to survive.
In the early 1990s, the U.S. launched a little something called the Manhattan Project. But to make an atomic bomb, the U.S. would need uranium and fluoride. We're talking hundreds of tons, actually. Luckily, the U.S. knew just...
My dad says apparently fluoride isn't in the water where I live. I live in British Columbia. He said that apparently in British Columbia, they don't put fluoride in the water. I don't know how true that is, though, and I don't know if I trust that. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any further knowledge to that, if there is in fact fluoride in the water in BC or not. Because my dad thinks that there isn't. He said that they say that there isn't, but I don't know if I trust that. I don't know.
The affordable place to get all this fluoride from. American manufacturing factories like yours. As the head of Alcoa, you're all in, obviously. So you sign on the dotted line, turn your engines to max, and start producing as much fluoride as you possibly can. And other factories across America do the same. And at first, this seemed like a really good idea. I mean, this is the stuff you would normally dump in, and now you're getting money for it? Plus, Uncle Sam needs us. America needs us. We're being patriots. But your war effort, things start to go down. The toxic gases from all this fluoride production was making your factory workers sick, sometimes even killing them. Burns were showing up all over their bodies, including their eyes, throats, and esophagus. Fair-skinned men were leaving the factory with red faces, which is why you made sure to only employ African Americans inside. Constant gas leaks and explosions would burn workers to death. One woman named Gloria Porter said that she saw a man get, quote, eaten alive, end quote, when a tank of hydrogen fluoride gas exploded in a factory in Cleveland. Another man reported that the fluoride dust would land on cars outside and dissolve the paint on contact. And even if they were working with highly toxic chemicals, all you gave the workers for safety equipment was a rag to put over their mouths. You gotta love the industrial age. Between June 1945 and October 1946, 477 factory workers were either injured or died from chemical-related accidents in these factories.
Damn.
And word was getting out. These factory workers lost their lives because of the poor working conditions you set up. Their families could sue you. In fact, they're probably talking to lawyers as we speak. And if they do sue you, your whole business and your life's work could go down the toilet. But luckily, there's one convenient benefit to fluoride that you can use to turn all this fluoride panic around.
Fluoride is a decay fighter dentists use. A decay fighter dentists put on teeth to prevent cavities.
There's no such thing.
Preventive medicine for teeth?
For fewer cavities?
Can't be done.
It has. Now Gleam's done it. New Gleam's put preventive medicine in a toothpaste for fewer cavities.
What preventive medicine?
It's stannous fluoride plus stannous pyrophosphate.
Gleam tastes great.
No toothpaste fights cavities better. Preventive medicine for fewer cavities in New Gleam.
I said it could be.
What's up, Big D? I appreciate the like. Thank you. Number 16. Everybody, please smash that like button regardless of what platform you're on. I need you guys to run up that like button and also click the share button as well, so more people can find out about what they're drinking in their tap water.
Done.
In 1901, a scientist named Frederick McKay started noticing a strange brown staining on his patient's teeth. This brown staining came out of nowhere and was only happening in his town. No other towns in the area had it, and this was pretty weird. So Frederick did some investigating and discovered that the tap water in his Colorado town had absurdly high levels of fluoride in it. I wonder how that happened. His patients were walking in with these ugly brown stains, but they also had no cavities and rock-hard teeth. And this wasn't a typical thing at the time. In the early 1900s, tooth decay was a really big problem. Teenagers were getting fitted for dentures. Soldiers were failing their health exams. There was even a lucrative black market for false teeth. But this fluoride thing was great for making your teeth stronger. It prevented cavities. Now that is something that we can work with. Now all you have to do is propagate this message to the masses.
You know, honey, I think it just could be the crest.
Of the 5 leading toothpastes, owns fluoride.
Only Crest, the cavity fighter.
The great thing about this fluoride disaster is that you're not fighting this alone. The government had their head on the chopping block for encouraging factories to pump out even more fluoride. So you and the government were on the same side. And with the government in your corner, anything was possible. So here's what you did. First, you hunted down that dentist, Frederick McKay, the guy who discovered that fluoride hardens teeth. And then you use his research to back your case. And you even give him better technology so he can finish his study faster. Might as well support the guy, right? And then you present his study to cities all over America, saying that if these cities added fluoride to their tap water, it would prevent cavities. And guess what? They drank it up. Wanting to put a random chemical into everyone's water supply may sound crazy today from our point of view, but remember, this was around the end of World War II. Americans had just defeated Hitler. They defeated Japan. They saved the world. And after winning such a vicious war, back home, they naturally became overprotective. They wanted to protect the masses from everything, to prevent bad stuff from happening ever again. So adding fluoride into the water supply to protect people's teeth? Why not? We can't trust them to take care of themselves. So it was no surprise that in 1945, Grand Rapids, Michigan, signed up to be the first trial city, the first city in the world to have fluoridated water. And after just 6 years, you found out that the fluoride actually worked. Tooth decay did in fact go down. Pretty soon, other cities start getting excited about fluoridation. Because who doesn't want clean, white, shiny teeth? Fluoride was successfully a positive thing right in front of your eyes. However, the true genius of this master plan was that the more cities you get to dump fluoride in their water, the less of a chance you'll get sued. After all, fluoride is good for you. We've actually been doing America a favor. And when's come—
Alright, we're like over halfway through the documentary. Let me know if you guys want me to keep watching this. I can't lie, I am so tired. Like, it is almost my bedtime. I want you guys to let me know if you still want me to keep watching this. I don't know. I think he's covered mostly everything. Type a 1 in the chat if you want me to keep on playing the documentary, and a 2 in the chat if you've already learned a lot about fluoride and what it does and why it's in our water and why you should not be drinking tap water if you live in the States. I don't know about Canada. I actually don't know if it's in the tap water in Canada. Apparently, it's not in the tap water in BC. Sorry, what did I say? 1 is to keep watching. We got a 1 from Sal. 1 from Yvette. Okay, you guys want me to keep it going? All right, I have no problem doing that if you guys want me to. Okay, I see 2 1s in the chat. Let me know what the consensus is. Do we keep on exploring? Let me know. All right, we got 2 1s so far. Giselle says, get some sleep. 2, I'm old as F. Been there, done this. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of my viewers for sure who definitely already know this stuff. But there's also a lot of people out there who don't. Okay, it's like a 50-50. I kind of feel bad just ending the stream if there's people who want to keep watching. Mark Gatton says, I'm headed to bed. Good night, Tyson. Good night, Mark. Have a good night's sleep. My wife is watching with me. She votes 1, 2. Okay, we'll keep it going a little bit longer. We might not finish it because it's still like 10 more minutes. But I don't know. Okay, 5 more minutes, folks. 5 more minutes, kids, and then it's bedtime.
Come forward and question you on the safety of fluoride, like Kai Roholm and later on, Frederick McKay himself. You simply pump out more studies that refute them.
Okay, somebody wants me to pop the link to the original video. I already gave credit to the original person. I don't know why I'm doing this midstream just because of one comment. Yeah, I already gave credit. Whatever. Oh, whoops.
You open a lab at the University of Rochester that's dedicated to the study of fluoride, and you fill it with the researchers from the Manhattan Project, just to keep it in the family. You even start your own academic journal on You open a lab at the University of Rochester that's dedicated to the study of fluoride, and you fill it with the researchers from the Manhattan Project, just to keep it in the family. You even start your own academic journal on tooth decay called Dental Caries. and make fluoride the star. The naysayers were no match for your expert propaganda. And by 1955, Crest releases a new product that would be the last nail in the coffin for fluoride's new positive public image.
Crest toothpaste with Fluoristan. Its exclusive fluoride compound that's far superior to fluoride alone.
The world's first fluoride toothpaste.
They actually started working with the fluoride and did the original toxicology studies. And they described what happened to some of these people when they were accidentally overexposed to fluoride.
Mandrake, have you never wondered why I drink only distilled water or rainwater?
By the 1970s, fluoride had become a beloved household name. And sure, there were a few fringe conspiracy theorists who would say that fluoridation is part of a communist plot to turn us into brain-dead atheist slaves, but luckily, you have almost every dentist in America to back up your fluoride claims. I mean, it does prevent dental decay, doesn't it? And do we really want to go back to wearing dentures made from donkey teeth?
Ew.
Of course not. So pretty much everyone in America team fluoride, but you're still not totally in the clear because there's one little rat who's doing everything she can to dismantle your fluoride lies, and her name was Phyllis Mullenix.
Dr. Phyllis Mullenix started her career at the university with a PhD in pharmacology with a specialty in neurotoxicology.
It was 1982, and Phyllis had just started her new job at the Forsyth Dental Center in Boston. Her mission? Testing the toxicity levels of different chemicals, including fluoride. And so, she went through the...
I'm sorry to pause the video so much. Here's a comment though. Did it take the testosterone out of man? I've been hearing a lot of people say that fluoride also messes up your testosterone. It pretty much messes up everything. Mom, I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. First super chat of the night. Thank you for the $1 here. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm not sure about testosterone. I'm sure it does. I wouldn't be surprised. Everything nowadays lowers testosterone. I mean, that would explain a lot of things if it did take the testosterone out of men. I don't know. But yeah, Mom, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much.
Usual motions. She fed laced water to rats and observed their behavior. And what she saw was kinda terrifying. The pregnant rats who were fluoridated water were giving...
Mom, I appreciate. Thanks so much. I'm low-key. I'm literally falling asleep right now because it's my bedtime. You know. I was debating whether or not I was going to do the stream or not, but I'm glad I did.
Birth to hyperactive babies. They were also mentally slower than the rats whose mothers weren't fed the water. Phyllis also noted that male rats were more easily affected by fluoride in the womb, whereas females were more affected when they drank the water later as young adults. And what's interesting about this study is that it aligns with another study that was published in Canada in 2019, where the babies of human mothers that drank fluoridated water showed signs of lowered IQ and hyperactivity, while the females did not.
There was no question that behavior was vulnerable to fluoride. Whether you got a very short exposure, and this in animals, if they're young, if it's prenatal, or if it's early postnatal, all you needed was 2 or 3 days exposure to this, and it caused a permanent change in behavior when the animals grew up.
Phyllis got pretty excited about this. So excited that she typed out a whole paper and submitted it to the Journal of Toxicology and Teratology. What she didn't know was that she was being watched by none other than Harold Hodge, the head researcher of the Manhattan Project. Yeah, he was still alive at the time, and Hodge was really not happy about this nonsense on the toxicity of fluoride. Sure, he was super old now, but he still didn't want anything to ruin the sparkling clean image of fluoride that he worked tirelessly to build. Plus, if people find out that fluoride really was toxic, then he would definitely get sued or go to jail. And so would all the other companies who poisoned those workers during the days of the Manhattan Project. To top all this off, the dental center also didn't want this paper published because they're being funded by pro-fluoride organizations, and that would be a huge conflict of interest. So yeah, this meddling lady needs to go. So what do? You corner the rat and threaten to fire her if she publishes the paper. And what did Phyllis do in response? She published it anyway. After Phyllis turned in her lab coat, she found out the truth on who this Hodge guy really was and why he was always hovering over her experiments at the dental center.
It can reduce decay, and 5,000 kids like these help prove it. No toothpaste fights cavity. The new Gleam.
And Gleam tastes good.
What do you know about fluoride in the water?
It's in the water to prevent tooth decay. It's a good thing, Rhett.
That's what they want you to believe.
Dude, the fact that you can't drink out of a river anywhere.
Stop right there. You know what? Fluoride protects your teeth and is perfectly healthy for you. Well, if Jam says that, then he is a lying idiot. And if you believe it, then so are you.
Fast forward to today, and fluoride is a really big household name. And anyone who questions it is instantly labeled as a conspiracy theorist of Alex Jones standards.
Type a 1 in the chat if Alex Jones is legendary.
And anyone who brings up fluoride to Congress gets questioned.
You cited several studies, which were very interesting. Are these basically independent studies with no peer review, or has there been sufficient peer review to give these studies more credibility or not?
But the reality is, fluoride is a double-edged sword. On one side, it is a miracle for your teeth. But on the other hand, too much of it can cause a whole bunch of disorders and diseases. And the scientific community has been fighting over this for decades. Phyllis's study was criticized for using too much fluoride in her water at 5 parts per million, whereas the US government's recommendation at the time was 1 parts per million.
I'm seeing a lot of ones for Alex Jones.
But think about this. Just because you mix fluoride into the water supply at 1 parts per million doesn't mean that's what people are actually consuming. What about all the food products that are made with fluoridated water?
So somebody says, what's the best thing to use? I hear that drinking natural spring water is the best way to go. That has absolutely no fluoride and it is natural. Folks, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I am about to fall asleep, I can't lie. Let me know what you guys think about the new studio I got going on here. Me and my mom were working on this. Shout out to her. But yeah, you guys could probably tell. Very low energy tonight. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we kept the documentary going a little bit longer. Now I will pop in a link if you guys want to continue watching the stream. One sec. Oh. Okay. It is titled The Evil History of Fluoride, and we are 22 minutes and 55 seconds into the documentary. Yeah, spring water is the best, and it's got the most minerals too, apparently. Okay, I'm going to throw a link into the comments if you guys want to continue watching the documentary. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let's see this comment here. Says, nice show, man. Good choice of video. Get some rest. I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, supporting, sharing, all that good stuff. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Have a great rest of your night. God bless you all. Hopefully you guys got some value out of the stream. I hope that I provided value with tonight's movie nights. And yeah, hopefully everybody watching this got something from the stream. That's my goal with every single one of my streams. I want to make sure you guys get something of value every single time I click go live. So I hope that you guys got that. Thank you everybody for wishing me a good night. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. You guys know how I am with clicking the end stream button, but it is what it is. God bless you guys. Till next time. Peace.